everyone. We're back at Gina's Rock Shop. Missed a week. We were at the Long Island Hall of Fame, which we will talk about later in the show. But we are back tonight with some really awesome guests. And the song you just heard is from Pansy. And I just want to let everyone know they are playing tomorrow night at the Brooklyn Tattoo Convention in Brooklyn, 800 3rd Street in Brooklyn. So be there because they're going to be rocking it out at 10:40. Tonight we have all kinds of great stuff, as I always do. And we have the NYDM, two representatives from the Long Island chapter. And they are here to join me because they do what I do, only in my world and also the underground death metal world. So we are going to talk about Suffocation, too, because we have them from last week and all kinds of great stuff. So we'll be back. Oh, wait. I want to show you this awesome freaking banner. Is that crazy? That's their banner. NYDM, Long Island chapter. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Mickey B, the Prince of Rock and Roll. Join me for my Rockin' Solid Gold Holiday Dance Party, Saturday, December 1st, 8 p.m. at the Belmore Columbus Club, 2333 Belmore Avenue in Belmore, with the rockin' sounds of the 50s through the 80s, starring the Accords, the Fabuleers, 3rd Edition, and DJ Ace playing all your rocking hits. Party with Santa, full hot buffet, coffee, dessert, cash bar. Reservations required. Call 516-822-9612, 516-822-9612, or MickeyB.com. Sponsored by.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
B&M Performance Cycles, 439 South Main Street, Messina, New York. We handle all parts, accessories, and do all repairs. We can custom build your bike for show or hot rod. We also do New York State inspections on all motorcycles. B&M Performance Cycles. Come see us today.
And we are back. Lots of stuff going on for 2 weeks that I wasn't on last week. As everyone knows, Long Island Hall of Fame inductees Suffocation. It was a great show. That's where I was last Thursday. It was a good show. I got to meet a lot of people and what have you, but a little disappointing on the end that they were dead last and did not get on to get their award until about 1 a.m. And the event was supposed to end at 12. But the one thing that I was very disappointed in is about 11 o'clock, 11:30, I was outside smoking a cigarette, and everybody started leaving. And it kind of, I'm standing there looking, I'm going, well, gee, that's kind of disappointing. And by the time they went up at 1 o'clock, there was hardly anybody left. And it kind of baffled me, and I kind of said out loud to the air, but if the older generation doesn't stay in support, then what are they teaching the younger generation, which we all know is the biggest problem going on with the supporting my biggest problem. So whatever. So that was interesting, but it was a good show. Salt and Pepper worked it out. That was a great part of the show, and I made Newsday.com, which was crazy. They liked my leather outfit, so I wound up getting on there. So that was cool. And then I went to the show at Ollie's, which we will talk about a little bit more, which definitely blew my mind. A lot of things going on this weekend that I want to mention. Vincent from iRadio USA, a very good friend of mine, is actually doing a haunted garage at his house in Hop Hog. And if anyone wants to go, he does this great big thing, and it's for Angela's house. All the money that gets, any kind of funding or any kind of donations goes all to Angela's house. And unfortunately, his son passed away very young. And Angela's House is the organization that helped him and his family as his son was ill. And then after his son passed, helped him through a lot of stuff. So it's a great cause. Definitely something to bring the kids down and see. He does a really great job and super guy. So if anyone wants the exact address on that and you don't know, just definitely hit me up on Facebook. Tomorrow night, like I said, actually there's a couple of great bands playing tomorrow. Bodyface is another one from the city. And Pansy, they're playing the Brooklink Tattoo Convention Center tomorrow night. I'm not really sure what time the whole thing starts. I know they go on at 10:40, and Long Island is about to see Pansy a couple of times coming up. They're going to be playing Ollie's with Warrior Soul on December 8th, and I am selling the tickets for them because we all know Gina hates the ticket sale things. So I'm going to be doing that for them, $13 a ticket. And I expect some people to be hitting me up and buying some of them because that's going to be a kick-ass show. I also have an event that I'm planning at Even Flows because we all know that I love Danny. And that is November 16th. I will send an event out to everyone as soon as I nail down all the details. But that's my event that I'm running, so everyone better be there. Now, let's get to our guests. We have Pat and Charlie from the NYDM. Yay! Who saved my butt tonight, by the way, because Suffocation was supposed to be on, and it just didn't happen. They'll be on next week, by the way, just to all my viewers, everybody knows. And last minute, my good friend Pat here, Irish Pat, saved the day. Hello.
Hello, how you doing, dear?
I'm doing peachy. How are you?
Exhausted, but doing good.
Okay, so tell everyone, because I'm not sure, not everybody knows who you are, what the organization is about, so tell them a little bit about what the NYDM is.
Basically what NYDM is, it's an underground music club. It's about supporting all the underground music, all the underground bands, because a lot of the regular music already gets support. A lot of these underground bands, the only support they get is from like their immediate family and friends. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like where, all of us growing up as metalhead, we're all like the land of misfit toys.
Right, right.
We've all been kind of like ostracized and pushed to the side. What we do, we're the group of people that sits there and says, there's nothing wrong with liking this kind of music. And the fact that there's a sense that you're not alone, that you can come to us.
It's a unity.
It's definitely, it's a unity, it's a brotherhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sisterhood. We have
and sisterhood, yes.
And sisterhood. It's international. You know what? I did look it up a while back. I had no idea Fran was involved in it. This before that. And then when I saw her wearing the vest, I thought that was amazing. That was so cool. And I looked it up online at that time, a couple months back, and I was blown away. I mean, it is everywhere, which I think is it's freaking awesome because it's needed. You know what? And you guys have been around how long? How long has it been alive?
It's basically, officially it's 10 years ago.
Wow.
The club actually decided, let's grow this. It was around 15, 20 years before that.
Overseas.
It started in New York,
which
is why
okay.
It's basically New York Death Militia. It basically started up in Yonkers and stuff.
Okay.
Rockland County. Those were the founders basically started it.
Okay.
When they were kids, they banded together, a group of people, and eventually, like I said, it grew and grew, and then 10 years ago, it just exploded. We got chapters in Europe, Australia, South America.
So see, all
everywhere.
these people that say that there is no whatever, there's no need for that. Look at how many people are in your group. There is a need, and it rocks. Just saying. And now it's death metal and metal, regular metal.
That's why it's called Death Militia.
Okay.
It's because this way encompasses all forms of metal. Because if it's death, because obviously we have we're predominantly death metal, black metal. Like I said, the really underground stuff.
Okay.
This is just what we all gravitated towards. But by calling it Death Militia, what it does, it encompasses all kinds of metal.
Okay.
So this way, no one feels excluded. It's like, no, so this way anybody can come.
Okay.
Yeah, we got one guy who walks around wearing a Poison shirt just to kind of like annoy everybody. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
He's a cool dude. So.
You know something. See, you were at Ollie's. I was hanging out with you at Ollie's, and Black Anvil, I think, was the one band. They're black metal.
Yes, they are very much black metal.
And you know what, though? That night brought me back to when I was younger, because I was very much into Venom and Merciful Fate and King Diamond and all that. And it was so, what I thought was so cool, and actually I was telling Derek and Terrence this from Suffocation, before each band went on, before the mosh pit started, like everybody was in their zone, and they knew. And then when they knew Suffocation was coming on, it was like those guys that were ready to do their thing on the floor, the zone that they went into, I felt like I was at CBGB's all over again. It was insane. And I'm not a big fan of the vocal ends of the music, but I'm starting to appreciate it. And, I was able to hear a little bit of one song on their new album, on Suffocation's new album, which isn't released yet. But just reading the words, it just brings me back as to why I got into this many years ago, because you can relate to it. Just things going on. Nobody has a great life, And when you're a kid, you always have something going on. Either somebody at school doesn't like you, whatever. But there's always like a song that you can kind of, it just says exactly how you feel. And I think that's what people gravitate to. Still, even as our age.
Yeah, well, even it is what it is. You'll always remember, especially like we all remember high school. Always your clique, your popular groups. Right. All of us figure out very early on that we're not going to be a part of that group. Whether it's through our own doing or through the powers that be, whatever that might be.
Okay.
So it's like that's what So our music at times is all we have to get. That's all we have to get through. I know for me personally, it's just like years. That's just what kept me sane.
It kept me from not killing a lot of people, probably. Although people would think the opposite because of the kind of music it is.
Yep.
Even now, I have to listen to, when I'm very angry, I have to listen to like really heavy shit, and I calm down. And it's the exact reverse effect that the world should think that should happen to you. Oh, they listen to that, they go kill people. It's really not that way.
No, not at all.
Yeah, but they're gonna have, but people are gonna have their preconceived notions. There's nothing you could do about that.
No.
People are just gonna make a spot judgment. There's nothing you can do.
Okay.
There's nothing you can really do about that.
Now you have to your club. You actually patch in and stuff. There's like a whole procedure to this.
Yeah, there's a prospect period. Like we don't just let anyone in, because we are visible. We do wear vests.
Okay.
And people, it makes us a target to a certain extent. We don't want idiots and jackasses and stuff in the club. So there is a prospect period and stuff like that. There's no hazing. It's not nothing.
You don't beat
it's
them
not
down.
a gang. There's nothing like that. But we do expect you to carry yourself with a certain amount of dignity and loyalty and stuff.
Well, we do
to
make
the
you go on a
music
beer run.
and everything.
You know what?
Well,
designated driving.
For beer run. I got to give them money for soda. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? You got to pay your dues. But that's cool. I think it's cool because you know what? I've not heard of anything like that, and I think how long is the prospect period?
Every chapter does things a little bit differently, but for most part on Long Island, it's a minimum of 1 year.
Okay.
And stuff.
And in a year, you could pretty much see if someone's a jackass or not.
Yep.
That's you know what? So that means that everyone that's in your group, pretty much for the most part, are in it for all the right reasons.
Yeah. I mean, we've had. I mean, on Long Island, we started the chapter, a little over 9 years ago. Okay. We've had a lot of people come and go and stuff. Sometimes they're into it, and then, I don't got the time. And we don't ask a lot. But,
okay.
I'm just not into it anymore, so they quit, and that's fine. They still stay our friends.
Now, do they have to give their vest back?
Yeah.
Okay.
The patches belong to the club.
Okay.
And if you leave, unless you're an old time who found is,
Okay, I gotcha.
You can keep it, but most part it comes back.
And you have I see you have all different kinds of NYDM patches. Do they all mean something different?
Each one is. I mean, this is the club patch.
Okay.
Every single member across the country has this club patch.
Okay.
So that's kind of that's what unites everyone. And then you got this one here. This is the chapter patch.
Okay.
And this is Long Island's chapter patch. And what's cool about the vests about ours, we're not struck. I mean, there's certain structure to it.
Okay.
Yeah, to every vest, but at the same time, each vest is also individual. So this way, everybody can put their own kind of patches on it, along with like the chapter patches. Like me
I
personally.
see your Slayer.
Yep, you got the Slayer.
Yes, I love that.
But you have to have Slayer.
Of course. Really?
You have to have Slayer.
Rain of Blood is like one of my all-time favorite albums.
Probably my favorite album by Slayer was Seasons of the Abyss.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, from
That
beginning to end, there is not a bad song on that album.
You have to make me question myself. Really? Thanks.
Yeah, I have that gift. What can you do? But like me, I got the Evil Dead, which one of the all-time great movies.
Yeah, you know what? I don't do blood and scary shit and stuff like that.
You don't do scary shit.
No.
Yeah, in the meantime, you got a skull holding the microphone. You got a skull in the candle.
I love my skulls.
Oh no, I'm not scary.
No, I don't. I don't watch horror movies. I don't. If I'm not the one like making you bleed, I don't want to watch somebody else do it because it just grosses me. Believe it or not, if I watch Jason, if I watch like Friday the 13th, I will check under my bed. I'm the wussiest bitch on that level.
Oh, I love horror movies.
Not me.
I love horror
The
movies.
music even terrifies me.
I can't stand them. I don't
Thank
watch
you.
He does, you know,
Yay! I have a friend. I don't. It's ridiculous.
Oh, they're great. I judge by the buckets of blood how good a movie is.
Okay. No, even Carrie. I didn't even like that. That was like nasty.
Hey, Carrie was okay.
Too much
Well,
blood.
Stephen King. I mean, you can't go wrong with Stephen King.
And I know, like, the horror goes with it. It's very...
Well, you think about
It's
it,
a unit.
it really does go with the music if you think
It
about
does.
it. Some of the old classic movies of all time, The Omen, that opening scene, that opening music, you just know something's going to happen. The theme to The Exorcist.
Now, that movie I can watch.
And also Halloween, one of the all-time classics.
I can't do that at all. The thought of that makes me shudder.
You know what's interesting about the very first Halloween? What a lot of people don't realize? There's like no blood in that entire movie. Maybe there's a little bit that is strictly suspense.
Okay. I could do thriller. Like, I like that one with Jack Nicholson, The Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah, that was good. I could do like that kind of movie. I can't do blood and guts and gore and that.
Wait, so speaking of horror, did you ever see Van Helsing's Curse?
No.
See, Van Helsing's Curse is not a horror band. It was actually a group. It was with Dee Snider.
Really?
It was strictly instrumental. He did. They put out an album. It's a great album. The entire album's instrumental with Dee's narration in between each song.
Oh, wow.
They had a couple of shows. They played in Patchogue, and the shows were amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Interesting.
Mark Wood, well-known viparist, was in the band, and you want to see somebody perform, you got to check out Mark Wood on Viper. He's an amazing musician. Amazing musician.
I will have to tell you. Keep me posted if you ever see him come around.
Yep, you got and the reason why I bring that, one of their big songs was Tubular Hell, which is like a heavy metal version of Tubular Bells, which that's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I think we might have a call. Isn't that amazing? I think that's so cool. And look, the phone is idiot-proof. It says on and off. I can't fuck it up. Oh, okay. I'm watching. I'm sorry.
I know, yeah, no. We're all sitting there listening.
I'm being retarded.
We're all sitting in the middle of a show, but not all eavesdropping.
Phone call? All right. I just hit on. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
All right. And who am I talking to?
This is Leslie. I'm the captain of NYDM.
Yay.
Hey, how excited I am to see everyone on here.
Very cool. Very cool. What's up, Leslie? Do you know Leslie?
Absolutely.
Today I put it on 12 different places all over Facebook and everywhere, and I think we have a lot of people tuning in.
Oh, my God. You rock. Thank you so much.
Chances are off the hook, I'm at 80, so we'll see.
You know what? That's crazy. Thank you. You know, there's a new show, so all the help I can get is definitely greatly appreciated.
Oh, no, Leslie's awesome. She's absolutely awesome. I mean, she's the real deal. She's hardcore into it.
Very cool. I can't wait to meet you in person now.
Is she gone?
I don't know.
Guess she hung up.
No, I am.
Nope.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there she is.
We thought we lost you,
Am
hon.
I going to be on the show now, sounding like this, like an idiot?
No, you're.
No, we're the ones that sound like an idiot. Don't worry.
Okay.
She says okay. Thanks. So now, what's your function with the NYDM?
I'm a captain.
Okay.
I'm between what's called an enforcer and the other leaders that are over us, the VP and the president.
Okay. The
You
enforcer,
know,
I like that.
People come to me. Women in my chapter come to me about things. Women in other chapters come to me about things. And then, we take care of stuff from there.
Nice. I like that. It's a good position to be in.
Yes, it is. I love it. I've been doing this for about almost 3 years now, and I love it. It's great. I love representing my metal scene. I love representing women in metal, and being almost 50, I love being an older woman who's been in metal her whole life. So
you rock. You rock even more than I do, than I ever could. That's crazy. And how many women are? Is there a lot of women in the chapter?
Yes, there are. There's a lot of women in this club. We actually also have a lot of women who are higher ranking. They're international. Elena is a women founder. We also have a lot of women who are presidents and VPs up in the New England area.
Very cool. Wow, see, because women rock.
Yes, we do.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
we also have down south. We also have a woman president of a few states, and they're pretty much all over.
Now, do you guys all get together at any point? Do you go meet up with other states and do like big things?
We do actually. What we always have, we have what we call our annual, which is where the entire club gets together once a year. Chapters from all across the country.
Wow.
We had it here on Long Island back in 2010, and it's coming back actually next year in August.
2013.
In 2013, in the middle of August.
What do you have to do to get invited to this thing?
Just come down. It's an open invitation. It's like that's the idea. It's not the last thing we ever want to be is secluded. We want everybody to come down and check it out because, like I said, if you're a metalhead, this is what it's about. It's for you.
Okay.
Cool. I remember in 2010 we had such a huge turnout. It was just great. And what's impressive is when you see all the different people from literally all around the world. We had our president from Greece come in.
Wow.
Yeah, come in and hang with us for a couple of days. That's how important it is to her. Yeah, come check out this underground show. We had what is it? About the year before that in New York, we had Jules, who's president down in Australia, come to New York and hang out for a little bit.
Oh, I could probably sit and listen to him talk about anything and just blah 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 in that accent, and I'd be happy.
So it's
right, Leslie.
Absolutely.
So as a matter of fact, me and Charlie this year we were in Minnesota.
Oh, that's
for
right.
the
You were
last
telling
annual.
me that. Very cool. And you have bands playing.
Yeah, we have bands play for 2 days. For 2 days.
Oh, it's a 2-day event.
It's a 2-day event.
Very cool.
So this one coming up, we're looking to be a little ambitious. It's going to be 4.
Wow.
So
okay.
The way it's looking right now, it's still in formative stages.
Okay.
So we still everything's still going to be worked out. I mean, we got a long time to do, but at the same time, August is going to be here before we know it.
Something. It sounds long, but it's not long.
No, it's not.
It really isn't. So you have to. Where are you going to do this, upstate? I'm thinking.
No, it's going to be here.
Here on Long Island.
It's going to be on Long Island.
Okay.
It's going to be at the same place where it was in 2010 in Yaphank.
Okay.
Over at the Red River Inn.
I have not been there yet. I've heard so much about this place, but I've not been there yet.
At the Red River Inn, it's like I live right around the corner. I'm very good friends with the owner. He's very big supporter of us and metal in general.
Oh, cool.
We do a lot of shows there all the time, and so he treats us like kings, gives us whatever we want and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome. And no ticket sales, I'm thinking.
No, we don't. We usually don't charge anything. I mean, every now and then we may charge $5 at the door.
Okay.
But we always serve food at our big events and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's for you guys for expenses and stuff.
Yeah,
but we have to cover our costs. I mean,
Absolutely.
that's the thing. I mean,
no, but I mean, like for the bands that play, they don't.
If we get a bigger band, we'll try to give them something, a couple $100.
All right. Hey,
or depending, like I said, band. Like I said, if we do charge at the door, depending on the band, if they want to charge at the door, then they get the door.
There you go. That's fair enough. You know what? That's pretty cool. I like that.
The bottom line, and what's really good about the Black Rock. Well, it's not Red River and it was Black Rock back then. What it is, as we know, a lot of places really we're like the stepchildren of the music scene altogether.
Yes.
And the fact that we had that Rick allows us to pretty much do what he wants and he embraces us with open arms. It's so refreshing, that we're able to sit there and kind of like do what we need to do, and it's not,
And Leslie, do the women like step up to help out more than the men at these events? Tell me the truth. She's not there. Off.
No, she'll call back.
Okay, we're going to go to a quick commercial, and we will be back with the NYDM.
today we're sitting in with Chris, doing a reading. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I've never had a reading like this before, so just bear with me. I'm seeing bugs.
Bugs? I thought you were a psychic medium.
I know, that's what's confusing. Hold on. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news.
I think these are spirit bugs.
Spirit bugs? I've never heard of spirit bugs.
That's just it. Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I know Joe from Bug Busters of Long Island. He'll take care of your problem.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Vinny, owner of VMD Electric. Family owned and operated since 1996, serving all in Nassau and Suffolk County. You can call us anytime, night or day, at 631-669-6915 for all your residential and commercial needs. Here are some photos of our current projects.
And we are back at Gina's Rock Shop on Madhouse TV. And I hope everyone goes to Madhouse TV and checks out their other shows. When I was at the Long Island Hall of Fame, I got to meet Alicia. Sorry. And she's on Saturday mornings, and she also does a lot of interviewing of celebrities and stuff, just not in the rock world. But sweetheart, and we got to take pictures and all that stuff. So definitely check out their other shows. And I haven't yet, but I'm dying to check out the paranormal show because I believe in all that stuff. So I'm waiting to check out that. So we are back here with the NYDM, and we have call number 2. So let's grab that. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just peachy. What's your name?
My name is Jim. Mystical Jim.
Mystical Jim. I like that. What makes you mystical?
Studying of the occult.
Okay.
I was going to say it's chicken.
How do you think it's so good, Pat?
Oh, now you're going to think twice about eating that chicken.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I got to say, you know what? You guys are definitely solid to each other. I am more than impressed. Thank you.
Yeah, this is a family we chose.
Good choosing. You know what? I love the whole genre, so, you know, to me it's normal. But you know what? If anything else, other people need to see that there is so much unity and that we're not all like wackadoos. Some of us are, but I am.
I was going to say. Yeah.
I try to keep it, you know, like on the DL when I'm out in public. I don't know if I do a very good job of that, though. Hey.
I had a twitch in my neck. I'm sorry.
That
Did
what
you
that
see?
Was?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know. So what would you like to tell us?
Well, I was just going to say that Charlie and Pat should invite you down to, we have a meeting coming up this weekend.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yep, I will be there.
Yeah.
Is that at your house?
No, it's
at Charlie's.
Oh, okay, Charlie's. Yep, I will actually be there. I have that in my calendar. Pat was nice enough to. I actually contacted Pat and asked him to come down and talk to me because with the magazine, I feel that even when I was younger, what I'm doing with the magazine is I am bringing it back old school. And it's so funny because I have circus magazines on my desk, and anyone who walks in my office, I mean, it's just so funny seeing the reaction. Everybody goes back in time in their minds, and they keep grabbing it. Oh, my God, I haven't seen this in, like, forever. And, for instance, let's see if anyone, you could on my Facebook, you tell me what year this was. and I'll give you a prize if you get it. I just have to check myself. But I want to take it back old school, and it's going to be Circus Hit Parade, but for all the up-and-coming bands. So I'm taking the theory of the magazine and just making it for all the up-and-coming talent. So that's where we're going to connect. But back in the day, I remember we had our cliques, like you were saying before. Mm-hmm. We had our cliques. We kind of gravitated towards that if that's what we were into, whether it was, like you said, whether being or whatever. And I feel that people feel the need, whether subconsciously or whatever, to feel like they're part of something. And I love your organization because, as I was telling Pat when he came to see me, Fran had gone with me to Irving Plaza, I think it's Irving Plaza, to go see a show. And there were a couple of people walking around in the audience with your vests on, but it wasn't your chapter. And the respect that they gave each other, even though they didn't know each other, blew me away. And you know, I was in biker world for a while back in the day, what have you. So it's almost that same unity. And I thought it was awesome as I watched them address each other, you know, small conversation and then, you know, kind of go their own way. But it happened like 3 or 4 times. And I want to try to do something like that. I don't want to steal your idea, but do something like that to make everyone, my subscribers, feel like they're part of something more than just getting a magazine in the mail, like a bigger picture. And Pat was awesome enough to say me and him could have talked for 17 hours. But I just wanted his feel on that and get some really good ideas, like the Rock Shop. He came up with a good name. What did you say?
Oh, what is it? Rock Shop Syndicate.
Syndicate, yeah, but they take the sin, and then I like that.
Yeah, well.
What do you think about that, Mystical Jim?
It's interesting. Make a patch.
You know what? Ding, ding, ding. That's what he said. But what do you think about the theory of that?
Well, we live that theory. I mean,
I'm not stealing your idea, right?
The annual, and I was up in Minneapolis with them. It was the experience meeting people who I've only known from Facebook.
That's awesome.
Introducing they say Mystical Jim. They knew my name. Pat gets it all the time with the Irish Pat. I mean, this is a family. I mean, it's, you know, there's so much love, and you know.
You feel like you're part of something.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's not a gang, and no one's going out and killing anyone.
No, I mean, you know, it's not where we wanted to be. It's just about, and we do a lot to support bands, promote bands. There's a lot of musicians in the club.
Which is fantastic.
So I can see you doing something along that line with your magazines.
That's exactly what I'm all about, and that's why the show and everything is. When I started, I was in the scene years ago, and then I had a child young, and then I went to college, and now that I'm back in the scene, there's a major differences and a lot of things that I don't like, and that's my personal. You know what? People might tell me to shut up or whatever, but. You know, I'd say it's a free country. I could say what I want. And it's definitely what's going on is hindering the music. The music is suffering. And I've seen a few of my own very good friends, tremendous musicians, literally put their instruments down. And that really aggravated me. And I think this whole, the whole greed thing, and I, you know, I get both sides of the fence, and people keep telling me it has to be this way for this reason or that reason, whatever. You know what? Half of it was in the scene back in the day, and the scene thrived. And there is, I'm predicting 2013 to be just like the 80s. I see it happening. It's rolling out that way. And I really hope so, because there's so much talent that needs to be out there that just needs a place to do it. So my show is gonna help them. My magazine is all about them. And the nationals that I've interviewed, I've told them all, you'll never be on the cover of my magazine. I will have your interview and your pictures and everything on the inside, but the cover is strictly every month for an up-and-coming band.
Well, I hope you're right. I hope 2013 is like the 80s, because I had hair back then.
Well, you know what?
You know, I would certainly wouldn't mind that back.
I didn't say it was going to be magical.
Then you lied.
That would be great, though.
Oh.
We could all go back for like a day. Wouldn't that be cool?
Depends which day.
But you get to pick. If you had to pick one day that you could go back.
Lisa, I don't know, because you got to realize there are some years in the 80s that are a little fuzzy. Yeah, like from like 88.
Those are the days you want to pick, huh?
Yeah, well, probably.
Those are the fun days.
Yeah, like from 89 to like 89 to like about 91, kind of fuzzy.
You know something? I think I had just about the same years.
But from
88 to 90.
You know, but from what my friends and the police report said, I had a good time. So
I always got out just before the cops came. People started thinking that I was the one calling them. But I had a guardian angel. I had a very good friend. Her name was Gina. And she didn't drink or anything. And good friend of mine to this day. And she would always.
Well, it's metal. You sure she was an angel?
And she's an angel with horns.
Oh, there you go.
But everybody needs, everyone needs one of those. She didn't drink or anything like that. So she used to just, I need watching when I'm out there on my own still. I get a little nuts. So what do you think about the magazine idea?
Well, I haven't seen what you've done so far.
Well, the intro magazine is actually putting the finishing touches. It's going to print this coming week. I'm very excited.
Well, it should be interesting. I go back even a little before you guys with the 80s. I go back to the 70s when Long Island music scene, there was very few original bands allowed to do anything.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, other than like maybe the Good Rats, most Long Island bands, they had to play covers or they didn't have a place to play.
Are you serious? They had that back then?
Oh, it was bad. I mean, like you wouldn't believe it. You go and check out a band and you would like ask them, "You have any originals?" And can't do it until real late.
Oh wow! I you know what? I just learned something. I did not know that. Then the 80s came about because I remember. I mean, I just remember Sundance and Hammerheads and L'Amours and CBGBs. I mean, it was the best time to grow up.
Well, CBGBs, that point.
It doesn't get better than that.
Back to the 70s. I went to a few shows back then, the punk days and new wave stuff in New York.
My logo has a purple mohawk because I had one back in the day.
There you go.
6 inches. I used to use Jell-O to keep it up nice and tight straight. Coming from the island into the city with that on the train was interesting. The looks I would get.
Oh, I'm sure.
My Doc Martens.
There you go.
And that's why being at the show at Ollie's was just like, oh my God, it brought me back. Totally brought me back. And God.
We got some good clubs now on the island, that are doing a pretty good job supporting us.
Which ones do you think are the best?
What's that?
What's the best ones you think?
I don't know. I mean, well, that's not even a club. The Paramount, having that, having a concert hall on the island is great.
What about 89 North?
I haven't been to it, and it's not far from me, and it's crazy that I haven't been to it.
Oh, my God. That's like a sin.
Yeah, I mean, my doctor's office is right there.
So basically, you're digging your own hole right now.
Yeah. Well,
No, that's what he did at the doctor's office.
The fact that place is there is good. I mean, and you have the other one over there in Patchogue Emporium.
Oh, the Emporium.
And,
they are two different venues completely. I mean, not that I don't like the Emporium. It's very nice. I'm actually going there for the first rock show to see Candlebox, and I'm interviewing them, so I'm excited about that. But it's more, to me, the Emporium is more clubby.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But if they're going to do shows there, that's still cool,
Oh yeah, I'm dying to see the sound in that place.
The Donkey's gone. I mean, so many clubs over the years have come and gone.
Yeah.
So the fact that we got some new places and different sizes and stuff that allow for different, a different atmosphere. I mean, Ollie's is doing a great job. I'm not a terrific fan of the layout there, but
yeah, but you know what? It works. It does work. I like the the stage show is pretty good there. The sound is awesome.
Yeah. They with what they're working with, they're doing a good job.
There's actually a lot of places to go, which I think I was talking to someone about this the other day, and I think that's a big negative because there's too many places. So if you have all these shows going on one night, it's hard to pick where you're going to go. Where's your loyalties go to,
That's one of the problems. You have too much stuff going on. No one coordinates with each other. So it's like, we're not stealing people from this show. We're not stealing people from this show. Do it separate nights.
I agree. I agree. I was supposed to myself do a show on November 17th, and I found out Dio Disciples is playing at Ollie's, and you know the bands that Terror Garden, Johnny Wildchild's band, was playing for me at Even Flows, and he's playing that. So like all the people that I'm looking to come to mind would be there, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even compete with that. I can't.
See, and the thing is, as big as we think we are, we're actually also a very small-knit community. So when you take that pool, that small-knit community, and you divide it up into like whether it's 2 or 3 different shows, now also where if you had everyone together, you get a great turnout. Now you get 3 so-so turnouts.
Exactly.
And that's been the problem for quite a while. And like you said, sometimes it comes down to greed. I think sometimes, sometimes I think people will just pick that. Well, okay, we got one show here, and then somebody wants to compete, so they'll put like another show at that same day to try to draw from that.
Which, you know what, it's counterproductive. It really is.
It is. I absolutely agree it is. I mean, what they should do is like you get the one night, get one venue where you get the different bands. Maybe you put like a good cover band with a good original band. Then you get both crowds together.
That's what
and
I'm
now you
doing.
have a larger crowd.
You just put exactly that's exactly what I want to do. And because there's that, oh, they're a cover band, they're a tribute band. They're musicians. I don't care what they're singing.
You know what? One thing, I'm not a musician, so I tip my hat to anyone who could sit to pick up a guitar or pick up a drumstick. You're doing something that I can't do, so for that alone, you have my respect.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I'm great at Guitar Hero, though. I'll kick your ass in that. Don't laugh, Charlie.
I'm not a musician either. I have no talent whatsoever.
No, Guitar Hero, all I could do is Pete Townsend. I could break the thing.
You know what? I tell you, it took a long time to learn it because when you're older, your brain doesn't work with your fingers so well. But once I figured it out, it's my stress reliever. All right, we are going to go to commercial, and we will be back with the NYDM.
I'm going to go. Nice talking to you.
Yes, I will see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday, Jim.
Just let you know, I don't know if it's my computer or it's the thing, but I've lost you on my screen, so.
Oh. Thank you for letting us know.
All right. Take care.
Okay, I'll see you Sunday. Thank you so much for calling in. It was nice talking to you.
Same to you.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Hi, I'm Vinny, owner of VMD Electric. Family owned and operated since 1996, serving all of Nassau and Suffolk County. You can call us anytime, night or day, at 631-669-6915 for all your residential and commercial needs.
Here are some photos of our current projects.
Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale. 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale. 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale. 631-777-CASH for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Suffolk County Gold Refinery. 631-777-CASH.
What is Grand Prix Motorsports? It's a full-service motorsport performance and service shop. It's West Coast custom style, East Coast pricing, old-school customer service, custom-built bikes, all-out performance upgrades, and free towing too. Grand Prix Motorsports is automobile, motorcycle, jet ski, and ATV, performance, service, and repair. It's online at GrandPrixMS.com. Grand Prix Motorsports, Long Island Avenue, Deer Park.
And we are back with Gina's Rock Shop. I just want to say one thing, and I'm going to give you the floor. You wear the same jewelry as I do. Very difficult to find. But I just want to let everyone know, if you want somewhere to go and pick up some really cool jewelry this weekend at Bald Hill, there's the car show, and there's a guy there, and he's got, like, amazing stuff. I want to work with him, but he's not sure he can even get his hands on it anymore. So whatever his stock is, he's looking to get rid of it. So if you want some, get down there. And I want to give you the floor, but we have another caller. Look how popular you are. Wow. This is great. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Ducky. No, I'm going to go Peachy. It's not raining. Well, who am I talking to?
My name's Molly. I'm actually one of the NYDM prospects.
Aha! A prospect. We have a different vision right now. All right, give us the dark girl. Come on.
Actually, I've been prospecting for about 6 months.
Okay.
And I've lived on Long Island for about 11 years. So, you know, I've met a bunch of pretty cool people, and I've been introduced to some pretty cool new bands. So I'm enjoying myself.
Awesome. Awesome. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
How old am I?
Yeah.
38.
All right. I love the age range. It's fantastic. You feel young again.
I do.
What's that?
Go ahead. Say hello to your prospect.
Oh, I know. Hey, Molly.
What's going on, Molly?
Hey.
So what's cool about how I met Molly, me and Leslie going, it's the 70,000 tons. It's a heavy metal cruise.
I've heard of
and
that.
stuff. It leaves Miami, goes to one of the islands in the Caribbean.
Okay.
And that's where we actually met, you know, Molly and her husband Tom is also a prospect, and we met them on that. And you know, we became friends just from doing that, and they had no idea what the club was, but they met us, you know, started, you know, they found out they're from Ronkonkoma and stuff. So,
Oh, wow.
so we went to a show together and like that. Then she saw a bunch of the rest of us with the vests on. They were like, "What is that?" And we told them, it was like, "Oh, we want in. That's awesome," and stuff like that. So now they're prospects.
Very cool. Very, very.
We met on that cruise and stuff.
And that is so funny. And they were from Long Island and
Yep.
so close to home.
Yep.
What are the chances of that? That was meant to be. That's what that was.
Exactly. Yep.
And they're very good prospects. She's better than Tom, so she'll probably get in
Ooh.
before he will.
Oh, oh, that was
That-
was right to the core right there.
That's an
Oh, we
ongoing
tell
joke.
Tom that all the time. We figured she's going to get in. She'll get in on time. Tom's prospect period's probably going to be about 3-4 years.
Oh, wow. And that gives you bragging rights in the household, doesn't it? So as a prospect, what do you have to do?
You know, it's just all about learning about the club, and right now we're just meeting all the members, and just, you know, respect is a big thing in the club. Also, the Long Island chapter had their barbecue in the summer, so we, you know, sold the tickets at the front of the concert, and you know, it's just mainly getting to know what the club's about and everyone who's involved.
Very cool. Very cool. And you're enjoying, you're in 6 months, so I'm saying you're enjoying it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, a lot of new friendships.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be amongst people that get you, right?
It absolutely it is. And it's so interesting because we all come from different backgrounds, different professions, you know, and the age group, you know, there's a wide variety, and everyone just comes together and there's something in common, and it's just, we all have a good time with each other.
I'm gonna go out on a ledge here and think it doesn't seem like no matter where you are in the level of status, anybody has a bigger head than the next person. Everybody treats each other absolutely the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that is so awesome. I do. I because you hardly see that in any group.
Yeah. I mean, it's very rare when the officers have to pull rank. You know, when there's an issue we
Something
got to deal
serious
with.
has to go on. in
Yeah,
order
then
for
you
to
know,
do
then
that.
it's up to the officers to deal with it and stuff. You know, but you know, they bust our balls. Our non-officers just as much. We break
Okay.
theirs and stuff, and you know, there's no egos.
Yeah,
nothing
that's the word I was
Nothing
looking for.
with
Thank you.
us.
That's and you know what? For a group as large as yours, to not have that, you really could be teaching. People need to pay attention because groups of 5 can have an issue. All right, hang with us for a second. We need to take a commercial, and we will be back.
What is Grand Prix Motorsports? It's a full-service motorsport performance and service shop. It's West Coast custom style, East Coast pricing, old school customer service, custom-built bikes, all-out performance upgrades, and free towing too. Grand Prix Motorsports is automobile, motorcycle, jet ski, and ATV, performance, service, and repair. It's online at GrandPrixMS.com. Grand Prix Motorsports, Long Island Avenue, Deer Park.
Okay, we are back, and we're going to be wrapping it up soon, but Pat has some things that he would like to let everybody know about, so we're going to turn to him.
Okay, we got some shows coming up on Saturday, November 10th at 7th Deer Bar at 1832 College Point Boulevard. We have
Queens.
Queens, thank you, Charlie. We have the 10th anniversary show of Ominous from Jersey, which is also featuring Tres Muertos, I believe, Last Legion, Grotesque Euphoria, and Jotunheim. The guys, if you're in the band.
Jotunheim,
thank you. I apologize for maligning the band. So literally, I put this together within 10 minutes, so I apologize. That's Saturday, November 10th. Doors are 7. It's a $10 cover. Please come down. On the Saturday, December 1st, we have LIDM's Winter War Fest, also the Jesse Omega Birthday Bash. If you know Jesse, he promotes all the underground stuff. Man works his ass off.
He is in the NYDM.
And he is in NYDM. It's going to be Show No Mercy, the Slayer cover band, is playing that night, along with Ominous again.
Show No Mercy rocks.
Killjoy, which played with Suffocation this past
they're
Saturday.
in my building.
And Nightmare Machine, which is a great, great local band.
I want to see them.
Awesome. I love that band. And that's at Even Flow in Bayshore.
Excellent.
So, again, that's Saturday, December 1st. And on
I will be there.
Friday, December 21st, at St. Vitus in Brooklyn, which is a great underground bar. If you ever get a chance to check it out, it's a great place to see. There's an inverted cross right on the door.
Wow.
So you know you're at a black metal bar.
Nice.
You got bands Leech, Penetration, Telok Volvin, which is featuring our local president, Greg.
Okay.
And Black Anvil, who also played with Suffocation.
Yep, they were the direct support.
And that's Friday the 21st of December at St. Vitus, and that's the day before the world ends. So come into a metal show.
Fantastic! What a way to go out.
There you go.
I'm liking it.
Now that's metal.
And you know what? No, that's metal. I will have, if anyone missed any of that, I will grab that from him and post that up on my wall on Facebook, and so that we can have everybody going out there. Hopefully, we have some new people that will enjoy death metal a little bit. I have to say, I myself now am becoming a fan slowly. I can do the vocals tad now, but the music is out of control, unbelievable. You know, I love the musical end of it is shredding guitars. The drummers. God bless how their legs and arms don't fall off is beyond me. I was watching them that night, and it's insane. But
well, the cool part is when you start seeing the females who do the guttural vocals now.
You know something? Do you know who OTEP?
OTEP, Arch Enemy, is another one.
OTEP is actually a good friend of my friend Tim, and he showed me some video, and oh, wow. For a girl, I was blown away. Well, you know what? Obviously, the next time we'll have to have them on for 6+ hours, because but that hour went by really fast. I want to thank you guys for coming on and saving my ass, basically.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, no. We will have you guys on again, and we're going to go out and videotape them, too, since they do a lot of functions, and we are going to hopefully work together, because I would love that. And we're going to have a whole death metal section of the magazine. So that's all you.
Very cool.
And I want to thank everyone for watching. And don't forget to come back next week. Is going to be Suffocation. And I guess that's about it. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Rock on.